Alrighty, it is currently 10:05 a.m. and this is video evidence in reference to March 3rd, 2026, which is merely an illustration pertaining to a greater pattern of conduct because March 3rd and the prosecution of the Ontario Police and the state actor C. Gerber gang stalking at facilitating venue Ovid Family Community Library in the adjacent city of Ontario, California is not the only means whereby C. Gerber is going to prison, but that I'm prosecuting the U.S. government and the facilitating of the city of Ontario, the Ontario Police Department, etc. But this is a vivid illustration. Where there is no controversy about what is the circumstance, what are the circumstances of that environment, and the circumstances of that environment which defy nature. Okay. This is the fake sun that's over me, and I'm in the city of UPLAND. All right, at 10:04 a.m. in my presence, in the same manner, you have a population that are in my presence in an environment that is irreconcilable with even what NASA, all right, has told us what we understand regarding the rudimentary principles regarding the environment, regarding the sun. The entities keeping the fake sun over the Ovid Family Community Library, much like I documented at that same venue where I did not leave. I stayed on the side of the Ovid Family Community Library. I captured another video at 10:17 a.m. where C. Gerber is then engaging in what is crossing path in the vehicle, where that vehicle number 1021, where that vehicle drives away and that fake sun moves as I move, documenting it, and that fake sun remained at that civic center in Ontario, California, while the City of Ontario City Hall employees did exactly this, and you're understanding what they're doing under the fake sun. And it's called gang stalking, referring to it in the vernacular. And they do it with minor children. They do it while they have guns on their waist, like C. Gerber. They do it while they work for the employment, for the government, such as Paul Leon, the Ontario City Council, the employees, the city workers, the municipality, operating engaging in the business of the people, if you will. The business of the people happens to be gang stalking. All right, and there is no natural environment where the sun is hovering over me like I'm capturing on video at 10:04. In the midst of that conversation regarding an unlawful, discriminatory means of what is excluding me from a state facilitating venue, doing so, which is a capricious and arbitrary act regarding false allegations while they're gang stalking. And the entities engaged in this video that is understanding that. The entities engaged in what is exclusion based on the intent to obstruct justice, which is an unlawful threat to my life. It's not merely discrimination. It is federal group stalking and monitoring with the intent to obstruct justice, and it is a documented pattern amongst San Bernardino County, Fontana Lewis Library, Chino Branch Library, the Ontario Ovid Family Community Library, and yours truly, the UPLAND Public Library. Which you're talking about the city of Fontana, you're talking about San Bernardino County, you're talking about the city of Ontario, you're talking about the city of UPLAND that are sharing the pattern of conduct. All right, this is P.O.C. This, which is over me in UPLAND, which is over the venue of 450 North Euclid Avenue. You see it right here over the top of my head, is not over the Ovid Family Community Library, not over my head, not over C. Gerber's vehicle. And it certainly is not while it remained until after 5 p.m., which was so spectacular. I documented that. And you have the ongoing variation of that environment, which is on its face impossible to naturally exist. Everybody in that environment is engaging in what is surveillance, okay? The entity is engaging in that while they are keeping my evidence of their criminal surveillance under surveillance. All right, this is the P.O.C. And based on that nature of the crime, based on that conduct, this is informing federal legislation, and it's informing the prosecution of the government. And the government includes the people of the state. They're engaged in that pattern of conduct together. They're not private citizens. They're engaged in that ongoing criminal conspiracy. It is currently 10:09 a.m. That video that I captured on the 3rd continued for about, I believe that's like a 10-minute, 7 to 10-minute video. It's substantial documentation. You're looking at this fake sun moving as I move in the city of UPLAND, and you're looking at that like in federal court. You're going to juxtapose this video documentation, looking at the malice, listening to everything that C. Gerber is stating, looking at the behavior of the people of the state that are sharing in criminal surveillance. All of this is what you're analyzing when you're prosecuting the entity that is conspiring the murder of an American citizen. This is the UPLAND Public Library. This is P.O.C. It's currently 10:09 a.m.